Oh. All right, what about now? Can you hear me now? All right, so you can hear me now. The damn Bluetooth was on. Hey, girl, hey, hey, boy, hey. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. This is the YouTube channel where we say what we want to. And if you are offended, then niece, pack your tissue paper feelings up and go elsewhere, because today we're going to talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, this Rittenhouse case is some straight up bullshit. When I tell you they got black folks getting locked up for putting their children in a school that's outside of their district, but this man did not get any type of punishment when he clearly traveled. He clearly went to, he clearly went to, he traveled to pull his gun out on folk. Are you serious right now? We see the photo of him holding the gun. And then all of this nonsense down here with this Ahmaud Arbery case where the the judge is talking about, we can't have any more black pastors. My thing is this, because I saw Tina Lawson posted it. Beyonce's mother, she posted it, and she posted her outrage, and she said, this is some bullshit. Like, she literally said, this is some bullshit. I can't believe this, da 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 da. But my thing is, what is our recourse other than posting on social media, talking about how frustrated we are, doing this comparing and contrasting, like how I just said, you got black mothers or black parents that are putting their kids in a better school, and they're being charged because that's a crime to put your children in a school that's outside of your home district. And you got instances where I'm turning. You got instances where black folks are accused of things that they didn't do. Like this young man, Governor Kit, is it Governor Kit over there in Oklahoma? They got this young black guy on the death row. They just commuted his execution, but he's still on a life sentence for something that he did not do. The evidence has come forth that he did not commit this crime. And you mean to tell me this? I almost said something racial. You mean to tell me this white boy Rittenhouse was excused of all charges? All charges. And so my thing is, I commented under Beyonce's mother's post. What else do we do? You know what I mean? Like, she's frustrated. I'm frustrated. You all are frustrated. I'm exhausted, really. Like, there are moments where I just can't even look at social media because, like, I'm tired of seeing black pain. I'm tired of seeing black folks suffering. And I said under her post, I'm like, well, what else is there to do other than commenting about it and being frustrated until the next travesty happens? I honestly feel like the Beyoncés of the world need to be outraged. The Jay-Z's, the Oprah Winfrey's, the Tyler Perry's, all of the black influential people, our celebrities, our leaders. And when I say leaders, I'm talking about the Jesse Jacksons, the Farrakhans, the Al Sharptons, the Bernice Kings, and whomever else. It's like, at what point do they say, okay, we need to all come together and have a televised town hall meeting with the Kamala Harrises of the world, the Joe Bidens of the world, the United States Congress and Senate? Like, it's like, at what point do they use their influence and their financial influence, their money, to really, really affect change? Because all of these posts and these prayers and posting these little videos, about outrage and this, that, and that. And again, I'm not at all saying that it's their responsibility, because I think it's a collective responsibility. I think it's mine. I think it's yours. I think it's every person of color's responsibility. But what I'm saying is, it's not enough for us to keep posting about this shit on social media and issuing these little sound bites. Like, at what point do we put our goddamn foot down and say, okay, look, goddamn it, he should have gone to jail. This is not right. And with this young black guy that's over here in what is it? I said Missouri. This young black guy that's on trial. It's just like, he's on death row, rather. It's like he's at the mercy of the governor, and this evidence has come forward that he's innocent. Like, why is he still there? Like, is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand it. And I encourage you guys all, every voting cycle, I'm encouraging you guys to get out to these polls, because it's these local elections that really, really count. They're just as important as the presidential elections. We got to vote these fucking sheriffs up out of here, these judges. Like, I'm just so frustrated. I'm really, really frustrated. And I mean, it's just a clear disparity, and it almost makes me, I'm just gonna be completely transparent, it almost makes me not want to fuck with white folks, period. And I understand, as an intellectual person, I understand that it is not all white people. I understand that. But sometimes it feels like it's all of them. Because if you're a white person and you're standing by and you're watching all of this stuff, and you're not saying anything, you're not doing anything about it, you're just as guilty. You're just as much a part of the problem. To stand by and say nothing, you may as well be participating. And this whole time I've just been thinking about that speech that President Obama gave. This is before he got into office that first time. And remember, Remember when the Republicans were trying to say that he was going to a church by the, what was the pastor's name? Jeremiah Wright. Remember that black pastor that Obama used to go to? And remember, they showed those little sound bites of him calling white folks. Did he call them crackers or something? I can't remember what he was saying, but he was saying something that was like racially offensive. And they were saying that because Obama was a member of that church, that he obviously believed those same things, those same politics. Y'all remember that? It was Jeremiah Wright, right? Thanks, India. And so remember, Obama did that speech after that because remember, they wanted him to denounce Jeremiah Wright as his pastor. And Obama gave this amazing speech. And it makes me think about where we are right now. What he was saying was, and I'm just paraphrasing, I remember him saying that Jeremiah Wright came through that space and time in American history where black folks were reminded over and over and over that they couldn't trust white people because there was always some evidence that we shouldn't trust white people. And that's why he still used language like he did, right? If you guys remember that. And so what I'm saying to all of the white people that are listening, it's hard for black folks to trust any of you when we see all of this shit going on because we don't know who's who. We don't know where you fall on the spectrum. We don't know if you're just the white person on our job that's going to make it difficult for us to advance. We don't know if you're the white person on our job that's going to run and tell management, oh, he was a couple minutes late today. We don't know which kind of snake you are. We don't know. And it reminds me of Muhammad Ali. I posted this on my social media a while ago where he's sitting in a conversation with a white guy. And he said, listen, if 1,000 poisonous snakes were coming towards me, and you say, oh, no, not all of those are poisonous. There's a few of them in there that are not poisonous. He says, I'm still going to run my ass up. He said, because I don't know which snake is poisonous and which one is not. And it's the same. He said, that's the same way it is with white folks. We're tired of trying to figure out which kind of white folks you are. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not against anybody. I'm not against anybody. And this is why I'm always for black people. I'm not against anybody. I'm just for black people. It's the reason why I dedicated my 4th book, Book of Jewels, to black people. It's a love letter. Book of Jewels is a love letter to black people. It's the reason why I created that marketing video the way that I did with Toni Morrison embedded in it, where she says, I write for black people. I used to be afraid of that. It doesn't mean that nobody else can read it. I just have us in mind when I write. It's why I'm always talking about let's support black businesses. It's the reason why we did the Honest Hour, even though some people said that we were just doing it because we wanted free stuff. No, we were doing it because we wanted to promote black businesses for free. We wanted to do that, because I just really believe, and like I say in the dedication of Book of Jewels, we have to be sweeter and kinder to each other as black people. We really do. Because we're treated like hell by everybody else. And we know why they treat us like hell, because like I said in the dedication, because we're magic, baby. There's a rhythm with which we move. There's a rhythm with which we speak. You understand what I'm saying? Think about all that we've managed to accomplish with the scraps that they left for us. They left us scraps. We had nothing. And look at what we've accomplished. We're educated. We're business owners. There's some black millionaires out there, some black billionaires. Like, I don't know if any other culture could have overcome in the way that we have. We're so resilient. We're so resilient as a people. But it doesn't mean that we're invincible. It doesn't mean that we're impermeable. Because we're quite sick of y'all shit right now. We really are sick of y'all shit. And this is, again, why I'm always saying to my black folks, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, it's so hard to support black businesses. Shake that shit off and find another black business that you can support. Find another black business that does it well, that does it right, that gets it right. Because again, when we have poor service from a white business, we don't ever ascribe it to, oh, their service was terrible, I'm never going back there again. No, we immediately think that it's racism. And sometimes it is. But then sometimes it's just poor business. So stop taking your ass over there. You understand what I'm saying? We need to get to the point where we have our own dry cleaners. I understand that we have some, but we got to get to the point where we're supporting all of the industries that we use. Find a black business that's in that industry. That's why I got my little black bank account over there at One United. Some of y'all complained about that. Oh, they ain't got no branch that I can walk into. Open this shit up online. We do everything else online. They ain't the only black bank. Just put a few dollars over there. That's all I got over there. Look, I just closed on the house. Niece, I just closed on the house. I'm trying to replenish my savings. Speaking of, thank you to everybody who sent something to the Cash App on Friday. I appreciate it. I'm driving and I'm holding the phone, so I can't look it up right now. But my girl Linda Hudson did send a Zelle. I appreciate that. Datis Boardley sent a Cash App. Jose Roble, Marcellus, Lamika Woodbury, Kim Adair. These are certain ones that I remember because they send every Friday, so I appreciate that. I really do. But no, all seriousness, I want us to really, really think even harder on how we can support each other. On how we can support each other as a people. You got to think harder. You understand what I'm saying? Dry cleaners. If there's a black-owned beauty supply store in your area, research that shit. Look them up online. If you got to order your shit online from them, they ain't in your city. If there's a smoothie shop that's near you that's black-owned, you understand what I'm saying? A grocery store that's black-owned, go on over there. Drive them extra couple minutes. Niece and nephew. We are going to be at the Arc Black Box Theater, Derek J and I, on Friday, December 3rd. My girl Tanny Joy says she is going to supply the champagne and our apple cider, sparkling cider for those of you that are recovering alcoholics and or non-drinkers. Amen. No shade, just truth. Tanny Joy, do we need to provide the cups, or are you taking care of the cups too? I thought about that the other day. I said, wait a minute, we've been and showed up and ain't had no cups for them to drink out of. Amen. But yeah, the tickets are on sale on the Eventbrite. I will be gone for Thanksgiving, so I will not be promoting the show. But that doesn't mean that you all can't get your tickets, because when I fly back from Mexico from Thanksgiving, I was about to say from Christmas, I will be jumping on the plane the very next day to go to DC. Amen. I will be jumping on the plane the very next day to go to DC. So please get your tickets. Please get your tickets. We do have someone in the DC area, a woman, a bisexual woman. She is going to be our guest on the show. If you are a bisexual man and you're in the DC area, DC, Northern Virginia, or Maryland area, and you want to be our okay, she's going to have champagne flutes too. All right, come on, somebody. Thank you, Tanny Joy. Tanny Joy, I really want to promote your candles for doing that. Philip Sachs, Philip, no, that doesn't say Sachs. Philip, I saw your tickets. I saw that you purchased your 2 tickets. I can't wait to meet you. And all of my girl Tracy Walker, who sent that very, very nice video to me. I posted it on my story. I can't wait to meet you as well. But yes, get your tickets, guys. I know some of you guys are waiting to get through Thanksgiving, but get your tickets, niece. Get your tickets. Listen, tonight, Carlton's show comes on tonight. We watched it this morning before I left the house. It's on Discovery Plus. From what I understand, it's no longer going to be airing on HGTV. For whatever reason, they've moved it over to Discovery Plus. So if you don't have Discovery Plus, you can get a free trial. You just have to download the app, and then you can get you a free 7-day trial or whatever. We're gonna have a few people over tonight to watch the show, the second episode. I don't know if Carlton and I are going to jump on live right after that to discuss it, or if we're just going to wait till tomorrow. But I think the consensus was we would wait until Monday night to watch it so that you guys could get an opportunity to watch it. Okay, just in case you don't get to see it tonight. But yeah, so I have something else I want to share, but I think I want to share it in my Patreon. It's more personal. But I kind of want to share it with you guys. So just in case you kind of are abreast of what's happening. But I don't know if I'm really ready to share it here. But I'm trying to decide. Shea Burton said, "Let us know over here." It's so. What I will briefly say about it is, I'm really considering having Gladys move to Atlanta to my house. And that's all I really want to say about it right now. Like, yeah. So again, I appreciate you guys, your support and, all of the stuff that you do when you guys purchase hoodies and, books and, all of the stuff. I appreciate it. So again, I'm for Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Day, we leave and we come back the following Thursday. So I'm going to, I may be able to do some live while I'm gone, but I don't know how good the connection is going to be. But I'm definitely going to give you guys Patreon from the vacation. I'm definitely going to give you guys Patreon for sure from the vacation, because I'll be gone for 7 days. 7 whole days and not work from you. 7 whole nights and I'm just about through. I won't. I was supposed to drink my pre-workout. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I was supposed to drink this 20 minutes before my workout. Hold on, let me get them. So I may somebody said, can you offer a $5 Patreon day? I may do that. Hey, Nan.
What you doing, Craigie boy?
On my way to the gym.
Oh, I'm sitting in the nail place waiting on Monty to finish with her pedicure.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got my nails done. They're all festive. They're real bright and everything, honey.
Looking like a working girl again.
Yes, baby. That's what I am, a working girl. Honey.
You just need to get you some red lipstick so they know that you're taking applications.
Yes, honey. But I've always liked bright colors in my nails long.
Because you a what?
Because I'm a bad bitch, honey.
Don't be trying to whisper because you in the nail salon.
Yeah.
Y'all coming over tonight to watch the show?
Yes, that's what they tell me. I didn't know until we was on our way here. Monty talked to Bird, and she asked, "Was we still coming to your house?" I said, "Well, I didn't know we was going anywhere." She said, "Yeah, I told Craig last time we was coming over there."
Right. Yeah. So maybe you and I can jump on the live before the show or something.
Yeah, that would be good and everything. And then so what you on your way to work out and keep them abs going, ain't you, boy?
Yes, indeed. We about to be on the beach in a few days. I can't be down there looking like what I've been through.
Lord have mercy. You ain't looking for nobody. You got somebody, see?
That's right, but that's how you keep them, amen.
Lord have mercy, honey. Well, that's all right. Cause way you like these, honey, you need to stay in the gym 24/7.
Listen here, because I'm gonna eat every time I sit to a table, sit down to the table.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah,
that's
I
what
like you.
that's what keeps him, man. He be rubbing all on me and stuff in the bed. I'm like, oh my God, I just love your body.
Yeah, you love that. That's what it's all about, honey. You got to keep yourself in shape.
Yes, indeed. You gotta keep it together.
Yes, honey. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Was Bertie going to a gym too?
He said he was going to the gym. We go
What he
to a
going?
different gym.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Hmm.
Lord. Well, where is Will and them going down to Texas for the holiday?
No, no, no. Will is going to. I don't know where Sydney is going, but um, Will is going to with his boyfriend up there in South Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. I think that's why I think he said his mom is going too, and
Yeah,
his mom and is going to do some of the cooking too.
yeah. His mom and his sisters they're flying in Tuesday here, and then they're driving up to South Carolina.
All right, then he making it a family affair with this here
A
fiance, ain't he,
family
honey?
affair. Yeah,
Go
a
on, boy, and
family
poor little
affair.
Sydney. We got to get Sydney somebody too. But he's ain't said he ain't studying.
Well, Sydney keeps saying he gonna come spend the weekend with me, but I asked him to come this weekend, but he wasn't feeling well because he got that booster shot. So,
I got that shot the other day. It did. I was surprised. It didn't bother. I got my booster and my flu shot at the same time in the same arm, and I haven't had any problems with it.
oh really? Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
Yeah, because that first shot from that from the pandemic and stuff. That first shot, I was sick for about 2 days after that first one, but then the second one, I was okay at
Right.
all. But this booster, honey, I ain't felt it one way or the other.
Nan, I remember I took you to get your shots. Remember?
Yeah, I remember, honey. I remember. Yes. Lord
You telling
Jesus.
me like I wasn't there.
Yeah. But see, you didn't have to take me for my little booster. See, Monty took me for this one because I was gonna call and say, Craig, now I'm you on the list for the booster business.
Oh Lord! So I had to take you to both of the shots, and then I was possibly gonna be on the list for the boosters.
Yes, Lord have mercy, yes, and everything. But we still got to make that trip down to Augusta, though.
I ain't trying to go down there Augusta to see no Father Bowler.
Well, listen, I'm gonna have to give him your number so he can call you
Don't you give that man my number?
and get with you. He goes, he gonna have to pray for you, honey.
I don't need him to pray for me.
Cause it'll pray for you by bringing his niece on down there to see him and everything. How you don't want to go?
Man, I'm changing the subject.
You get a little sprinkling and shit.
So
We
here,
can always use a little extra sprinkle.
I don't need no sprinkle. I got the blood of Jesus running through my veins. Amen.
Well, me and you both, a little extra sprinkle of the blood don't hurt, honey.
Can't nobody go to Jesus like you. Can't nobody go to
Yes,
Jesus
honey.
for you like you.
That's right. That's right, Craig. I tell you. How's mom doing? You heard from her?
Yeah, I talked to her this morning, and I talked to her yesterday. She wasn't really doing well, and so
What is it from the treatments from the dialysis?
she said dialysis was fine on Friday,
Uh huh.
but she had that thyroid removed last week, and see my that thyroid thing is a problem for women in my family. Because my
Oh.
aunt Gloria had that surgery. She had a problem with hers and had to have hers removed. My aunt Gloria was in the hospital for 2 weeks when she had hers done, but before she had it removed, my aunt Gloria had gotten real small. And
Oh Lord.
same thing with my mother. I think that's part of the reason why my mother lost so much weight is because of thyroid. But then I had a cousin; she had a thyroid problem. Her neck was
Uh huh.
real thick. You ever see people with that real
Yeah.
thick, like turkey kind of neck? I had a
Yeah.
cousin.
They have them thick rolls on their neck. Yeah.
Right. I had a cousin who had it like that too. So it runs through my on my mother's side of the family with the women. But anyway,
Oh.
she didn't really eat yesterday. She was feeling really, really dizzy and she couldn't take any of her
Uh huh.
medication. So I'm sure that's why she was feeling dizzy. And so then my aunt
Oh.
Gloria, my aunt Arlene, and my brother went over to the house yesterday,
Uh-huh.
just to sit with her and be with her, and to my aunt Gloria, somebody warmed up some broth for her so she could put something on her stomach, and But I had tried to
Yeah.
get, I tried to see if she wanted me to get my father to go over there to do something, or I tried to send her some food through Uber Eats. I've tried to do meal prep things. It's like she just
Yeah.
just rejects everything, and it's just so frustrating to me.
Well, she's not. It's hard when somebody is not hungry. It's hard to eat when you feel like you can't.
Right. But then it's like she's in that house
Uh-huh.
by herself, in this pride and this ego. It's like she just won't call for help.
Yeah.
Because I said to
Yeah.
her when I was talking to her
Yeah.
yesterday, well, you want me to call Gloria and she can come? She's like, well, no, I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and get the broth. But my thing is, again, she's able to go up and down the stairs because we put that chair in there. But remember, she was fighting me on that chair.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then today when I
Well,
called her, she was like, oh, I just came from downstairs in the basement. I was washing clothes. I was washing my clothes that I wear to dialysis, because of course, she go to dialysis tomorrow. I said, well, if they were all at the house yesterday, why didn't you ask them to wash your clothes? Like, why are you going in the basement?
yeah, that's not good by herself going in the
Right. And she was
basement and
like,
stuff.
oh, well,
Yeah.
she said, well, I didn't even think about it. And then it was just like, but even still, like, you should have just called somebody today. Hey, can somebody come over here and wash these clothes? So she said to me, well,
Yeah.
so she said to me today, well, I mean, I got the chair to go down to the first floor. I said, yeah, but you still got to use the stairs to go down in the basement and then come back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like
Oh
it's
Lord.
frustrating to me. So I told her
Yeah.
yesterday, I said, well, listen, you gonna have to you're gonna have to go ahead and call the power company and let them know that you're gonna go ahead and shut all of the power stuff out, because you just got to come down here.
So you're gonna bring her on down here?
She gonna have to, because I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm sick of thinking about it. I'm sick of worrying about it. I'm sick of, suggesting stuff, and then
Yeah.
she tells me no, she don't want to do that. Like, I'm just sick of all of it. And so,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she hasn't really talked to my sister since before the thyroid surgery.
Well, how come?
Well,
They done fell out?
no, but her dad died
Oh yeah.
when my
Yeah.
mother was here for her birthday. When my mother was here a few weeks ago,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she's
Uh,
just kind of
was
shut.
she still in mourning and stuff?
I guess so, but it's just like, girl, snap out of it. Like my
Yeah,
mother
you got a
literally,
mother to see about your dad's gone. Now you still got mama to see about.
right, snap out of it. So anyway, but
Yeah.
this goes back to what I have always said to my mother. Like, call my, now I'm the youngest, but I used to tell my
Yeah.
mother all the time, you need to call your other two children for the small stuff. You call me for the big stuff.
Right.
Don't
Right.
call me for the little stuff. But so this is the big thing. So when I go up to DC, because I got this show in DC,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to go over there and just get this ball rolling. I'm gonna I didn't want to talk to her about it again today, because I talked to her and she said she was feeling better, but she's still not 100%. But I want to have a conversation, because I'm thinking she might need to fly herself back down here when I fly back, when I go up there in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, the only thing you can do is what you can do, honey. And Michael says she's set in her ways, and also she ain't gonna do but so much you want her to do. But she's determined to do what she wants to do, and it's kind of hard at this point now. So the only thing you can do is what you can do, and what you can't do, you just put it in God's hands.
Mm-hmm. And that's what
That's
I was
all you
talking
can
to
do.
two of my aunts last night. And they were like, your mother's so stubborn. She's so hard. Like, I don't understand why. It's just like she won't even pick up the phone and ask for help. And she won't, because it's this whole idea of feeling like you're losing independence. And I said to her yesterday, I said, Ma, you've lost your independence. So we need to get over this hurdle. Because like
Yeah.
sitting over there and not, what I mean? It's like sitting in there suffering and not picking up the phone and saying this. I mean, that's silly to me. Like, I don't
That's
understand that.
that's worrisome to you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like I say, you can only do with so much and stuff, but you're always gonna worry about her and stuff, being especially living by herself.
Right. So,
Yeah, she doesn't need to live by herself, really.
exactly.
Mm-mm.
So,
So I don't know.
but I'll see you
Well,
tonight. I just got to the gym. I'm about to run in here and work
yeah.
this
Well,
stress off
Monty
of
just
me.
finished up too, so we're getting ready to go. But okay, honey. Well, love you, and I'll see you. What time we supposed to come over there?
All right. Love you too. I guess about 7 is good. The show doesn't come on till 8, but I mean, y'all can come about 7.
Right.
Maybe we can jump on the live or something for a little bit.
Okay, baby. See you later.
All right.
All right, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I didn't ended up saying more to y'all than what I wanted to. But at any rate, I'm here at the gym, and Nan and I will jump on here tonight. All right. Again, I appreciate all of your support. I truly, truly do, because without you, a lot of this shit, what I wouldn't even be able to do. I really wouldn't. So I appreciate, especially right now, I'm very appreciative for all of the people that have bought tickets to the DC show. Can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks. I will see you guys tonight with Nan. See you soon. Bye.